There we go.
There we go.
Alright, there we go. I think now everything should be good. Let me quickly actually go do what I was going to go do now. That's embarrassing. That always freaking happens. When I do a stream, I'm so bad at these. So let me just quickly post this link before I say what I gotta say. Let's see here. How are you doing, Dylan?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing really good. Now that I'm done with this BS. And now I could actually start live streaming on my freaking channel. And actually, let's talk about the chapter. Okay. So, I wonder how many people are going to show up to the chapter review this week, given the fact that I have not uploaded a video in, like, goddamn pretty much over a week at this point. Like, I've not uploaded a proper video in about a week. And I'm pretty ashamed of myself, Dylan. It's been pretty bad, dude. I just know for a fact it's because I know that my seasonal depression is coming and I could feel it like a wave.
Oh no.
Like it's
It sucks.
like it's Batman showing up to beat my ass after buying it.
Does your seasonal depression stay like all throughout the winter, or like is it
Dude,
actually
it's just
seasonal,
me,
or is
like,
it just come and go in waves?
dude, it's just like something that I
Because I don't really experience seasonal depression like that.
it's just something that like I know now. Oh, is the chat working? I see Ed Hog like here. Let's see here. Let me fix the chat real quick on stream because I think because our stream thing messed up earlier, I have to reset it, which is no biggie. There we go. Alright, now we can see Ed Hog in the chat saying, yo, yo. Hello, Ed Hog. Hope you're having a good evening. We're here to talk about the chapter. But yeah, no, Dylan, to answer your question, this is just something, well, I've had, like, on and off, like, issues with depression ever since middle school. But ever since I've become an adult, it's just the winter has been fucking me. Like, I notice that I am way more productive, I'm way more confident, and I'm way more creative when it's not cold and depressing outside. It's something in the air, and then also I'm just always alone this time of year because I'm such a fucking loner. And it's just stifles my, like, ability to want to create sometimes. Like, I cannot even stress how... Like, in the past week, I have not wanted to go to my computer and make a video. Like, it's almost been painful. I have been beating myself up about it. And another thing is that at least when I don't make videos, I force myself to at least, like, I need to exercise. I need to do something, you know what I mean? I need to exercise. I need to work on Warhammer. I need to be doing chores around the house. I need to be taking care of, like... my shit if I'm not going to be making videos at this point, because in previous years it's like I would do nothing. I would just go to my bed and do the Alex, like, high school taco thing. Like, I literally would not even want to do anything. Like, there was one month when it got so bad, like, I literally did not even want to pay my bills at the end of this month. Like, I didn't want to log on my computer and pay them. Obviously I did. Like, fuck that, you know what I mean? But I just remember, like, my depression getting so bad to when it was the end of the month, it was time to pay my bills. Like, I didn't want to, like, log on my computer and pay them. Like, I was I couldn't be fucked. Like, that's how bad it was last year. So, at this rate, you know what I mean? Like, I am going to make a video within the next 2 days, because for one thing, I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm a really moody person, and my ability to create videos is always going to be based on my environment and, like, my overall mood. But obviously, if I ever intend to be a creator like I want to be, I need to, learn how to cope with that and make consistent content like all the time. Which is one of the reasons why I want to move out of state, Dylan, and want to go to Texas, is because I want it to be hot boy summer year goddamn round. Look at my skin. You can see it's starting to get paler. It gets pale white so easily. I'm like Conrad Kurz. In 40K, Conrad Kurz, the Primarch of the Night Lords. He's Space Batman.
No clue.
Okay,
I've actually never heard of this Primarch.
He's one of the more low-key ones, but he's Conrad Kurz. He's the Night Lord's Primarch. He comes from this world where, like, they have a dying sun, so they're, like, all really pale, and they get no vitamin D at all, and it's really funny because when the Emperor actually showed up to Conrad Kurz's world to pick him up, he, the dick he is, just teleported down to the planet, and because his armor is literally, like, shining gold like the sun, like, anybody who looked at it, actually, they went blind. Like, he made the peasants of this world just go blind just by looking at him.
That's hilarious.
The complete asshole he is. And thank you, Ed Hogg. I appreciate that, dude. I feel like depression, it's something that literally every human on this earth has to deal with at some point in this life.
To some degree and extent, too. Like, some people don't experience it as bad as others.
Yeah, some people don't experience it as bad as others.
Everybody experiences to some extent.
Yeah, it's something that we all got to deal with, dude. It's literally been kind of, like, haunting me ever since I hit puberty. Ever since I hit puberty and had, like, a dick that worked and was, like, functional, everything, my brain was like, time to get depressed, like, look at you mamby-pamby, don't want to do nothing. But, hey, we're here to review One Piece. We're not here to cry about our feelings. All I'm saying is that is why I haven't been uploading, like, I remember a couple weeks ago, I was literally like, oh my gosh, 2-3 uploads per week minimum. And then, like, now it's like, bro, I don't... Like, I have at least 5 really good video ideas, by the way. Not only for my One Piece fans, but my Star Trek fans. Like, I'm going to be making some original content for them soon. But, right now, it's like, for the past week, I've only been wanting to, like, exercise and get hot. And I haven't been wanting to, like, come at my computer and make anything. And if I don't want to, I don't want to make it a chore, because then the video is just going to be trash. And I need my videos to be at least, like, I fucking seem like I care about them. So, with all that being said, Dylan, it's actually time to talk about One Piece. Are you ready?
I've been ready. I've been ready for the past 2 weeks.
Another thing I remember, I was so sly. I was like, last stream, I was like, yeah, I'll get Streamlabs OBS and I'll make the stream look nice. Nope, stream's still looking booty, baby. Stream is still looking booty this week. I'm the best. I'm fucking lazy. Let's get right into it. Static Shattuck, he never experiences depression. Well, dude, I feel like you will probably experience it at some point in your life. Because it hits everybody, but you are very fortunate that you seem to never experience it. I'm really happy. And that anti-carrot for Nakama video is really good. Thank you. It is really funny that you mentioned that, by the way, because, like, I knew when I made it. Like, I know there's at least, like, a couple people subscribed to my channel that really fuck with carrot. I remember there was this dude, sometimes when I get a comment on YouTube, and this is the thing that really irks me, sometimes people will just comment, and then I think they delete it immediately. Like, some people will literally want to just type out their feelings, but they don't actually want it out there on the internet. They don't want to actually argue with people, but they just want to, like, leave it there, and they're like, nah, delete it immediately. Okay, I said my piece. I don't actually want to argue with this dick over the internet, though. Some people do that, and it's okay. But it's frustrating for me as a YouTuber because dude, 80% of the reason I do YouTube is for interaction through the comment section. I love when people leave me comments. I feel like I'm going to get myself in trouble because how much I like interacting with people in the comment section. Like, as a YouTuber, it's kind of like being the captain of a starship. You have to, kind of distance yourself from the comment section a little bit. Like, you shouldn't let anything there bother you or let anything anybody says there, you should never take it to heart. But, like, a lot of YouTubers won't really, like, comment down there because, obviously, it could lead to some fuck shit. I like doing it. I like acting up. I like arguing with people in my comments. There was somebody who commented, and I told Dylan this at work, there was somebody commenting about the Carrot for Nakama video, and they were like, dude, why Why are you, it was not a good look. It was like one of those comments you read it and you're like, oh, dude, that is not a good look. Because this is what I'm explaining. Dude, like, must have deleted it because I was trying to find it in my comments section on YouTube in my YouTube studio, and I was like, where is this comment? I want to read the rest. I can only read the first half of it because I can only see it as a notification. And what it said, it was like, he started talking, he's like, why do you care about, like, the age of a character in a story? Like, it's so arbitrary. Like, Oda could make a child character, like, 36 or something, and, like, nobody would bat an eye or something like that. It was just not a good look, right? Like, you cannot really defend Japan's over-sexualization of minors anymore. From, like, a contextual standpoint of the world, it's not appropriate. Like, for the past 10 years, we looked at, like, the little grime card from Pokemon, where the grime is looking up the girl's skirt, and the little girl's skirt, and you're like, ah, look, Japanese people, they're funny, look at that inappropriate sexual humor. But, like, on the real, though, Japan gets away with over-sexualizing characters in their popular media content, especially, like, minors, because their age of consent is so low. And I was doing research for the Carrot video, and they're getting flack for it. Like, they're getting pressure from the world. Like, I remember some of the headlines being like, Japan getting pressure over its age of consent being fucking 13. It's crazy that it's still 13. That dude's comment was like, I don't know if he meant it to be, like, kind of sus.
You know?
But it really was like he was defending, like a minor being shown in that way. It was, like, weird. I don't want to... It just wasn't a good look comment. I could see why he deleted it immediately. It's just not something you really want to argue against, honestly. You should not have a character who's 13 to 15 years old with tatas this giant and Sanji like it's not appropriate, especially because she is not just a regular person. She's like a furry animal. But she's sentient and she can give consent, so it's like actually okay. It's not bestiality. Anyways, sorry, ranting. About to make work a whole lot better. Luca Pica, please tell me what you mean. I'm sorry, I haven't been paying attention. Please give me context for what you're saying. I want to understand what you're saying. But no, it's good seeing you here. It's good seeing you, Static Shattuck, Ed Hog here. It's good seeing the usuals on the stream.
Yeah.
I don't expect, like, maybe a lot of people to show up to this one, because for one thing, this chapter is a little bit low-key. Like, this isn't the craziest chapter to come out, so I don't feel like people will really be, you know, on as much as they are used to. But another thing, I just have not made a video in a week, and it does stress me out. Like, YouTube will promote your videos less if you don't upload. Like, there are some times when they're like, oh yeah, we want our creators to take breaks. We want them to do this, but really, no, that's bullshit. For small creators, like, you can't afford to take breaks. You really need to get in the grind and don't stop. Oh, you're at work bored? What do you do for work, dude? Me and Dylan were just at work today, making food. Yeah. And yeah, dude, I hope I can make
it up.
I hope I can make your time at work a little less boring. I hope I could be slightly entertaining. How is Sora in Smash Bros? I stopped playing Smash Bros. The last time I played Smash Bros was when they added in Dragon Trainer into the game, or from Dragon Quest. That dude, and he's got like a bunch of different combos and abilities. Have you played Smash Brothers recently, Dylan?
Recently, no. Before, yeah. I know how the game works.
Do you like Smash?
I don't dislike it.
Okay.
I like it. It's good, yes.
Listen, I didn't know your name was just Luke, but now that I know that, I will remember. Don't worry. You work at Papa John's? That is so crazy that you say that. Because I won't say anything explicit, but a YouTuber that you and me might know used to work at Papa John's back in the day when I first met them, so that's kind of cool. Sora's from Kingdom Hearts. Guys, I don't know how you guys feel about Kingdom Hearts, especially you, Dylan. From an outsider's perspective... I know
nothing about Kingdom Hearts, like a single thing.
Like, before I even started doing drugs, like, you look at, like, Kingdom Hearts from an outside perspective, and you're like, dude, what drugs am I on, like, when I'm looking at this? Like, how does this make any sense that the Disney characters are in this, like, fighting multiverse where they have, like, a human main character with, like, keys and stuff? And I think my old coworker back when I worked at a bakery was explaining it to me because he was really into it. And even after he explained it to me, to this day, I didn't absorb any of the information. Like, it is... I don't get it. How do you guys feel about Kingdom Hearts? Is it good? Like, is it great?
I'm sure it's good.
I feel like the people who play it,
there's
love it.
There's so many people, like, who love Kingdom Hearts. Like, it has to be good.
Mm-hmm. Facts. All right. I feel like that's some good foreplay, some good discussion. I think now it is actually time to talk about what's going on in the world of One Piece, everybody.
Oh,
Chapter
yeah.
1029, The Tower. Now, we might go a little bit quicker on this one than usual because I need to actually go do something after the stream, and then Dylan needs to spend time with his girlfriend. He only gets to do it so often. So we're going to get through this stream. We're going to try to finish it around, like, midnight, now that, we've rambled a long time.
Yeah.
We're going to go through it kind of quick. So anyways, this chapter starts off with Sanji. Clatter, clack. Something's up with Sanji. He shattered Queen Sama's sword. How? I could have sworn that blade was going for his throat. Was it armament hockey? But that wouldn't explain it. That wasn't hockey, was it? I remember Judge mentioning something before about making humans more durable with accelerated healing factor and enhanced physical strength, all topped off with hearts of ice. Dun dun dun. Really, making that at the end really to sink into Sanji, hearts of ice. Because as you can see, Sanji does the dash. Because right here, there's this really funny, absolutely adorable panel of Chopper. Sorry, I can't speak English. And he's just pogging. He's pogging so hard. He's like, way to go, Sanji, my boy. No, he's like, way to go, Sanji, my boy. You broke a sword with your bare neck. I thought that was hilarious. Sanji is so unconcerned, by the way, with everything going on. He doesn't give a shit about anything.
He's facing like a midlife crisis right now.
It's really funny and fitting for Sanji's character that he doesn't even care about this amazing feat that he's just committed. Like, low-key, I feel like, bro... Okay, so I was thinking about this, dude. This is actually the Super Saiyan power-up for Sanji, and this alone might make him, like, comparable to Yamato. Like, Yamato has been shown to literally project Conqueror's Haki, right? And that is in a league of its own. But just think about this. Sanji is a human who, throughout the hardships of his life, throughout his experience, throughout his time with the Straw Hat crew, throughout his time being the Big Three, has developed to a point where he is a regular guy who is superhuman in the biggest definitions, right? Like, this dude is crazy, like, he could just crazily acrobatic, crazy superhuman strength, crazy superhuman speed that far exceeds, like, it definitely is superior and exceeds that of his brothers. His brothers have been training their entire
100%.
lives with these augments. They've been training their entire lives with the augments, right? Sanji has had to rely on none of the augments. His power is his own. His power comes from probably the love and compassion that people have shown him.
His passion.
His passion. Do you know what I mean? So, remember in Whole Cake when Sanji showed up there and literally his brothers had to, like, use women and use his crew and use the Baratie as a means to control him because Sanji was just, like, no-diffing their asses. Sanji is superior to them without these augments. But so Sanji is Goku in base. Sanji is Goku in base, and then, now, with these augments, Dylan, it's literally like Super Saiyan Namek Goku. Like, it is such a huge multiplier. Like, the fact...
And it's crazy
Queen,
also...
Real quick, sorry, last 10 seconds.
You're fine.
Like, the fact that Queen, like, hit him in the neck, and he is so unconcerned with his feet that he's like... He's having a Sanji moment. It really just speaks to me that I feel like when Sanji comes back and he decides to utilize these powers, I feel like his defeat, like his victory over Queen might be slightly, like, more than convincing. Like, I don't think it's going to be a high diff. Like, I think Sanji might be actually getting cracked. Like, dude,
you think? Oh,
because here's the thing. Here's the reason why Oda would do this is because he's given Sanji no bones. He's given Sanji...
And so he'll give him the biggest bones.
In terms of fighting feats, fighting strength, he's given him no bones after the time skip. The only bones that have been given to Sanji after the time skip are character gains. Whole Cake Island was beautifully written and beautifully just, like, delved into Sanji as a character when he was vulnerable, when he was, like, worried about shit, when it wasn't just about pirating anymore. So, like, I think that because, like, Zoro came into the arc cracked like this is Sanji's moment, dude. Like, more so than any hockey upgrade.
100%.
This
Yes,
is his
100%.
unique power-up. This is his unique power-up, and I think that, like, I really am banking that it is going to be crazy. Like, I am not, like, a Sanji crazy stan. And this is weird, I always tell people this. When I was growing up watching One Piece on Adult Swim at night, and I was watching through the East Blue arc all the way to Alabasta, and I watched a little bit of Skypiea and some of Water 7. That's all that was out at the time. Sanji was my favorite character growing up. Not Zoro at all. When I grew up and I started valuing things like strength and just really cool badass feats and loyalty, Zoro became my favorite character. But going back and doing these videos about Sanji and researching him and rereading the Whole Cake panels, Sanji's insane. He's an insane character. He's so well written. He's great.
He's great.
What were you going to say, Dylan, before I went to go on my...
I was just going to say that Sanji is already, like, kind of showing off as much as he is now with just him starting to unlock these augments, right? He still has to fully grasp his augments. On top of that, he also has the raid suit. like once he's able to use these augments, like, as, like, good as, if not better than his brothers, and then he has the raid suit on top, like, dude, he's gonna be crazy.
Dude, it's gonna be... I think the Queen fight is going to lead into two ways, right? We're gonna get in, like, this big philosophical discussion about, like, okay, is Sanji gonna lose his feelings? If he decides to, like, embrace the power, is he gonna lose his feelings? And then it's going to probably come down to him maybe accepting the raid suit as part of his identity, like Power Ranger Sanji is maybe going to be what Sanji is from now on. Are you okay with that? Are you okay with
I've always told you I've never minded Power Ranger Sanji.
When I look at it from the perspective that he's Power Ranger Sanji, I like it. Because it's like a parody of the Power Rangers, it's cool. But when I'm looking at it from an actual, like, Gannon perspective, I don't like the idea of Sanji in his, like, strongest form, like, always going into the suit and relying on technology that much. It's okay for him to do that, and invisibility should be a part of his kit forever, but I don't think he should look like a Power Ranger forever. I would really like for the suit, end of series, to be augmented, so maybe it just looks like a really cool, sleek red suit like he's wearing. Like, the red suit that he's wearing right now is, honestly, in the canon, definitely top 2 coolest looks Sanji's ever had.
I agree.
Like, that's not movie canon where he's had, like, some really cool fits, but, like, no, in the actual story canon, this red suit is fucking sick.
And not just the red suit, but it's the red suit with the gloves. The gloves are also great,
Oh, yeah,
too.
no, facts. Like, it's really dope. So basically, Sanji just gets really scared. There's this really funny panel I'm going to put over Dylan real quick so you guys could see, because I'm not allowed to show too much on stream or anything like that. There's a really funny panel of Sanji running away from Queen. Queen's like, where do you think you're going? And Sanji's like, what's happening to me? I need to figure out what caused this. It's the suit. Dude, Judge did this by design because he cares about you slightly, even though he doesn't want to admit it. He cares about you in some way. That's why. So, anyways, I gotta read the chat real quick. Key Gaming says, it is so good. No, it is really good. It is insanely good. Whatever he's talking about, I just know.
I think he's talking about Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts? Okay.
Yeah.
I will play it before I die. That's what I will say to anybody who's like a Kingdom Hearts fan. I'll play it before I die. Ed Hogg also says that it's really fun. Sanji drank a lot of milk. Ed Hogg, I'm a vegan. I will not allow you to put this slander out there. Milk does not
almond
make you
milk.
Strong.
Almond milk.
Almond milk doesn't make you strong. The milk as a thing, like, is not beneficial to a human adult, right?
I mean, hey, let's Brooke Heel.
You would be better off drinking a thing of orange juice than you would ever be off, like, drinking a thing of almond milk. The only reason why I could argue almond milk would be beneficial is because, like, there's B12 in it. You know, B12 is good for you. But yeah, no. Milk doesn't make you strong. Milk is lame. Fuck milk. Queen doesn't know what he's getting into with the raid suit. That is facts, Luke, because, like, this is going to be like a who's moment when they're like, yo, come on, show me what you got. You suck. You're a pussy. I'm beating on you. Queen's like, yo, come on. It's like, Deku wanting Todoroki to go to his full power. Like, dude, Queen doesn't want the smoke, honestly.
Like, use it, bro.
I mean, Queen, if you're slow enough to just allow characters to beat on you, like, all the time, the moment Sanji's invisible, with this new power-up, like, you're getting your ass kicked. I think Queen might get his ass kicked. I think it might be a jobber moment where Sanji has, like, a definitive win.
Oh, I agree.
I think that might be also just kind of fitting.
Mm-hmm.
Let me think.
No, it'd be sick to see Sanji kick Queen's ass like that.
Oh, no, facts. Because Queen is also a character that I just hold up to incredibly high strength standards. Bro, like, no, facts, like...
Let me think about this real quick.
Dude, do you think this is going to be, like, the power-up that, like, makes, like, him and Zoro, like, enter the realm of the Admirals?
I mean...
Because, dude, I'm just telling you, bro, a second commander with, like, a 1.3 or 1.2, whatever the fuck, billion bounty just tried to cut this dude's head off and, like, no hockey or anything. Sanji just ignored it. Like, like, bro wasn't even concerned with it, dude. Like, that's how cracked he is.
It
like,
pinched a little.
His durability now exceeds Queen.
Yeah. I don't know about that one. Maybe.
Queen's just beefier, can soak up a lot more damage, but Sanji's durability surpasses Queen's, I think. I think that has to be the case if he's going to beat him.
Yeah.
Listen.
Queen's just a crack because, like, he's the Brachiosaurus, you know?
It is the most durable of the zone fruits, but dude, I'm just telling you, like, Sanji is Super Saiyan.
No, I agree with you. It's
like,
just...
he's Namek Goku. Like, he is
It's just crazy to think about, you know?
Like, I honestly think that Sanji right now is, like, no-diffing the entire Okama Kempo Island. Like, bro, like, this dude is, like, a different level. He's different level now. I'm Sanji wanking, bro. I really like this power-up. I really like this power-up.
No, I like it a lot, too. I think it's
such a great power-up for us.
As long as the, which... No, I'm not doubting, the man himself at all, but as long as the character progression part of this power-up plays out well, it's amazing.
Oh, no, facts.
But of course it will, because, this is Oda we're talking about, and this is going to be beautiful. But yeah, I like it a lot.
Let me think for a bit. If this keeps up, am I going to lose my emotions? No, Sanji, come on. Your white Aryan mother did not die so that you would lose your emotions, dude. Okay? She died so that you would be a beautiful amalgamation of both Germa technology and compassion. You're the best of both worlds, and that's why you're stronger than them all. Beautiful. It's Straw Hat! Oh, wait. It's a Straw Hat. It's not the Straw Hat. I mean, bro, if we saw Luffy this chapter, that'd be crazy. He's muttering to himself. He's wide open. Shoot! Isn't he black-leg Sanji? Fill him with lead! And then, they all shoot Sanji. And then he's like, hell yeah! Got it! That hurt, you bastard! So Sanji is literally bulletproof. Like,
he is!
Like, he's actually Superman! Like, he's Goku! Goku's bulletproof! Goku was not bulletproof before he became a Super Saiyan. Right? This is Namek Goku. Just facts. That's what's going on here. What? Get back here and put on your raid suit. Show me what Germa science can do. Dude, you don't want that smoke, bro.
You don't want that. You don't want that, Queen.
Judge actually about to show you up. Like, bro, this will actually be like the first actual dub Judge has gotten on screen when his son and his technology beats Queen's ass. It'll be the first dub that Judge has gotten on screen. Second floor. Hey, you don't look too good. Mama, ha ha! What's the matter? You got a migraine? Kid? Get him, Hera, Napoleon! Yes, mama! Eustace, yeah. So Hera, by the way, is literally just like female, more competent Zeus.
Yeah, that's what it seems to be.
Just a replacement for Zeus, meaning that Zeus has kind of been relinquished from Big Mom and now has been kind of established in my eyes as like a permanent power-up.
Yes, it's already been established in my eyes as a permanent power-up.
So yeah, actually, I'm going to tell you honestly, like, at this point, I enjoy seeing Big Mom on panel more than Kaido.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why I weirdly like Big Mom so much nowadays. Like, I actually went from being her biggest critic, like, I made a video about her called She's the Dumbass Bitch, Yonko, never gets anything done. But that was for a purpose. Now, retrospectively looking on it, like, what was she supposed to get done, bro? Like, I honestly think somebody else besides Pedro should have died to get them out of Whole Cake. I think you should... To get out of Yonko's territory after defiling her like that in such a way, multiple people should die. And it should probably be, like, way more impactful to the story. But the thing is...
I mean, what happened to, Hold on. I mean, Peckhams is okay, isn't he?
We don't know. But I know that Peckhams is okay. Peckhams is top 5 in the series, so Peckhams is definitely okay. Anyways, Eustace is down on the floor coughing up blood. He's fucked up. His head's throbbing. Law's over here like, yo, what the hell are you doing?
What are you doing?
Stop being the dead weight. You know what I mean? Shambles. Law just, like, can teleport wherever the fucks he wants nowadays. Like, literally just, like, bend space and time. Doesn't matter.
I know you didn't really care about this that much. And you know, in all honesty, he's not really doing anything new or crazy. But I don't know why. I just like seeing Law do this for some reason. It just made me so happy. I don't know why. It's really random.
Dude, Dylan, I would say that maybe you'd have an argument. Oh, well, it's a subjective thing. So I know why you like it, but bro, he's literally done this twice already to Big Mom.
Like, yeah, no, I agree. Like I said, it's nothing special or crazy.
This is the third time.
Yeah.
If anything, it's a little bit worrying that he can only, like, instant transmission teleport next to her and, like, just shock her a little bit. Like, that's doing nothing.
I think what's so cool about it to me is, like, thinking back on it, like, comparing Dressrosa Law to now. Like, Dressrosa Law literally was getting shit on by Dofi, right? Like, he got the gamma knife off or whatever.
Defiled.
Yeah, but then after that, like, Dofi just came back and just murked him, right? And so I think it's just cool to see Law go from, like, that to, like, now having the balls to just solo by himself, no backup, just go up to Big Mom like that. Just...
No, that is a good point.
I think that's what I like so much about this.
Law really hasn't done shit, bro. Like, he's just fought, and he's, like, done the mundane fucking attacks that you'd expect him to do. And then he's, like, pulled out that new ability called Curtain. Yeah.
But that was just a block. I mean, that was somewhat impressive, because he was able to not die immediately from Kaido's Thunder Bagua, but...
Sanji got shot carrying Luffy out of Whole Cake, and his siblings then saved him. I think that's pretty good payoff. Payoff to that scene. Here's the thing, I will truly say that it's good payoff, but I need to hear later in the story that, like, one of the Fishman pirates died, or something, like Aladdin died, or I need to hear, like, one of Sanji's brothers, like, died. Like, low-key. Like, how the fuck Germa really getting out of that, like, alive? You know what I'm saying? And Judge 1v1 and beat Snack.
Did he?
Dude. He had to have at least contested with Snack and have been able to just, like, run away.
Like, are you saying that this probably happened as they were leaving and we didn't see it?
No, well, for one thing, in the manga, it is a micro panel. It is one of the smallest panels in One
Oh,
Piece.
so you actually do see
and
this?
you get to see Judge and Snack facing off. It is a micro panel.
Oh, okay.
And,
I
it is one of the
know about
smallest little. Like, you can Google it right now. This shit is super small. I remember when the chapter came out and I read it. I literally looked at this and I'm like, bro, like, some people might not even catch that this happened.
I didn't catch that it happened.
They made it a much more explicit, like, actual scene in the anime. But it's, like, clearly Judge faced off against Snack, like, an ex-Sweet Commander, and probably was able to leave with his life, so... Like, I don't think he defeated him, but I think he did something.
Mm-hmm.
Law to basically keep Big Mom busy. Countershocks her in the face. And, you know, this does nothing, really. How dare you hurt Mama? And then, bro, like, Law actually just gets flamethrowered. Like, the pyro from TF2 came up and just went... Just, like, actually douses this dude in fire. It's pretty insane. And then this is actually... I actually had to make note of this in the description of our podcast. I had to make note of Big Mom's sandals. Big Mom's sandals, like, literally stole the show, bro. Look at her. She's, like, outstretches her... Dude, she's such a dope fighter. She's so good at fighting. She does, like, a triple somersault.
Oh, yeah, no, dude, this is so sick.
It does the... Mama Raid! So, the thing is that... Kid is crazy. Kid is... Okay, for one thing, this whole stretch of panels, like, this whole page right here is one of the best pages I've seen, like, in a while. Like, Big Mom doing the triple somersault in the air. Coming down, doing the Mama Raid! Mama Raid! And then... This... Mama panel with her grin in the bottom left.
Yes.
Big Mom is... This is why I enjoy seeing Big Mom fight more than Kaido. Like, seeing Big... Like, there's something so sweet about seeing Kaido actually fight after all this time. But low-key, bro, I feel like Big Mom is entertaining me more in terms of fighting. I gotta say it.
You know...
I gotta say it. She's entertaining me more. I low-key enjoy it. I low-key enjoy seeing her fight. Up until this point.
I don't think I agree with you on that, but I could definitely see why you say that. And I think obviously, when we get to see the Luffy Kaido fight, I think you'll change your mind on that. But
so Dylan, what I will say about Kaido is that Kaido's dialogue in his fights is really what makes his fights really great. The thing that really has made me go about Kaido is, like, the stuff that he was doing against the Scabbards made me pog, and then second on top of that is when he, like, went into hybrid mode for the first time and went up in the air and did, like, the 8 trigrams, like, downward thing. Like, that was actually one of the craziest things.
So you mean by actual, like, moves?
I'm talking about actual, like, hands. Like, on-screen, Big Mom's fighting style.
Like I said, I can
is
see
more
why you would
entertaining
say
to
that.
me up into this point.
I could see why you would say that.
Making me actually appreciate her so much as a character.
I could see why you'd say that, but like I said, I think once we see the Kaido-Luffy fight fully, I'm sure he'll pull out more crazy things that are just as cool, if not cooler.
Oh yeah, facts.
But also with that being said, I'm sure we'll also see even crazier things from Big Mom still, because we haven't gotten to her full fight yet.
By the way, dude, Law and Kid both got, like, body, like, out the wazoo. Like, honestly, after seeing this attack, this just makes me so impressed at Kid, because low-key, I would have thought this dude should be dead after something like that. Honestly.
He's been getting wailed on, bro, this entire time. Like, he got punched in the face that one time by Big Mom. Now, like, it's just, he's obviously been getting fucked up this entire time. Like, dude, he's just been getting shit on, and he's still going great. Like, he's still going good.
Showing me that this dude is like Luffy's Whitebeard. Like, this is his equal. Like, he's the only other person with a first mate that could actually, like, do something. Which, you know, we'll see here. Amazing fight from Killer. We're about
it was really good. Really great.
Pant. This is no freaking headache. What's going on? I finally got the opportunity to take down an emperor. If I die like this, my life as a pirate would be a joke. Mama! This is pitiful, Kid. You look like you're about to kneel over. On your own at this point. Damn it! He's frustrated because, honestly, this is not Kid's fault, bro. Kids
Oh
shouldn't be
boy.
getting worked like this. But
Now
here
it's
we go,
time.
as we'll see.
Time for the
Bread and
slander.
butter of this chapter. Slander incoming, guys. Slander incoming. Luke said, Sanji got shot carrying... Oh, no, I already said that. Law got War Arc Kakashi amp. Yes, he did, but we can't talk about that. Dylan is watching
don't talk
Naruto
about
right
that.
now. Big Mom gang rise up. Oh, yeah, no, I actually like Big Mom so much, like, now. I'm totally in Big Mom gang. I love her crew. Like, being my little red-pilled One Piece analyzer at the time when Whole Cake was coming out, I was like, Big Mom's stupid. What the fuck's going on with the Katakuri fight? I need answers. What the fuck's going on? Smoothie didn't do jack shit. You know what I mean? Like, but now looking back on Whole Cake, it's like low-key a work of art.
It's amazing.
It's actually amazing, like, looking at all the panels and the nuances in the dialogue, it's actually a work of art. Everything Oda does, so great.
Now, before we get into these next few panels here, right?
Mm-hmm.
This great fight, I just want to say, this is probably the coolest thing Hawkins has ever done and ever will do.
Yeah.
This is the only thing I've ever liked do from Hawkins, what he's done, right? Is him slamming his head into the wall. That is the coolest thing I've seen this dude do in this entire series. Is slamming his head into the wall like this to hurt Kid.
It's, like, kind of a cool attack.
Yeah.
I told Dylan at work today that the strongest part about this fruit is the fact that Hawkins can do shit like this. Actually, I think he has to just come in contact with somebody at a point of vulnerability and just kind of, like, take something from them and infuse it in with the doll. And yeah, this is its strongest thing. Hawkins is like this. Like, really fucking plowing himself into this wall. Trying to make it as hurt as possible because it doesn't do anything to Hawkins. Hawkins couldn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Fa-fa-fa! Knock it off already, Hawkins! Please! Fa-fa! Fa-fa! Ha 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 ha. To think you actually ate a smile fruit. You really have the worst luck, killer. No, wait. To think you actually ate a smile fruit. You really do have the worst luck, killer. Fa-fa-fa-fa! I'm begging you to stop! Chad Killer versus the Virgin Basil Hawkins. Why can't we help him? Why can't we help you finish him, Killer-san? He keeps bashing his skull against that pillar. Is he nuts? So they're actually surrounded by the kid pirates. Like, Basil Hawkins really got nowhere to go. Fa-fa-fa! Just shut up! Just shut up and do what you're told. But you're not fighting either! We can't take this anymore. The fire is almost here. We need to hurry up and leave before it's too late. Release, kid. You can have my life if that's what it takes. Killer-san! That bastard is apparently facing Big Mom right now. I bet he sees this as his chance to finally supplant an emperor. He sure dreams big. Stop getting in his way! You can always cut me down with those scythes if you're sick of me. I still don't mind if you surrender. I'll even put in a good word with Kaido for you. Yeah, dude. Bitch alert! Bitch alert! Bitch alert! This dude wants Kaido's cock so bad, bro.
He died.
This dude has, day one, been way too loyal to the Yonko. Like, bro, the Yonko don't... Like, bro, you could have literally just sat out and just been like...
Hawkins is literally in the purest definition, like, like, this is what a bitch pirate is. Somebody who just bows down to the Yonko and does not see any other and no other option besides bowing down to them.
Video on how big a bitch Hawkins is. If I was a Hawkins fan, I'd kill myself. Literally, like, nothing redeeming about this dude. I bet there were so many people who saw Hawkins, because he was one of the first supernovas introduced, saw him and were like, that's my favorite supernova, I can't wait for Hawkins to do something later in the story.
I was one of those people.
Yeah, dude.
I loved Hawkins' design in the beginning. I was so excited to see what he would do.
Boy. He's an antagonist. He's a bitch boy. There is no reason this man couldn't have been like, oh, shit, well, you know, I've been dicked on, what, this many times today? Maybe I should just sit down and stop. Just stop doing anything and take my L. Why does he keep on getting back up wanting to beef with people? Like, what does he have to prove? Like, does he honestly want to keep on going up in this dumbass organization of Kaidos? Like, what kind of life is that anyways? Like, at that point, if you've admitted that you can't go anywhere besides just being Kaido's bitch, just give up on being a pirate. Like, who the fuck cares? You're just a Beast Pirate's lackey. You're a groupie. So he's stomping Killer's head in, and there's this panel right here, even more wanking, of the Yonko. He's like, the reason their dominion over the seas has lasted so long is obvious to anyone who has laid eyes on them. They cannot be beaten. I see it through your wailing. You regret it. The path you chose. We fought through the impossible odds you foresaw, and we're still here while you pissed yourself. This is hard. He said, and we're still here while you pissed yourself and quit. Fa, fa, fa. That's hard. That's hard.
Even
Because
Killer's
that's
calling him a bitch.
Dude,
Even Killer's calling him a bitch.
Killer and Kid have been kind of... Their crew has been kind of painted as this kind of unethical, like, dickish pirates, right? They are probably... Besides, like, you know, actual seasoned pirates and, like, besides the main character, these are the most piratey pirates in the story.
I agree.
They are really pirates. Like, that is what you can... Like, that is what you can truly appreciate Kid for. Not only, like, the fact that he is low-key, like, proving to be, like, somewhat comparable, equal to Luffy. Like, dude, Kid is just a great character, and they're real-ass pirates. Literally, like, he's kind of like, he just was willing to die for his captain, and now he's looking at Basil Hawkins in the face. He's like, you pissed yourself and you quit. You're a bitch. We know that. That's hard to me. That makes me appreciate him a lot more. I'll accept you into the fold if you submit. We'll see who made the right decision when this is over. Well, I don't want to have regrets either, so I'm going to give this another shot. What happens if you take damage that has nowhere else to go?
No.
Huff, huff. So, Basil Hawkins, like, puts his sword up. He posts up. He's stupid. So, basically, what happens is, as long as I have the straw doll in me, any damage I take goes to Kid. And then, like, there's not even a panel of, like, Killer, like, jumping up to, like, get him. It's literally, like, the next thing that happens. This is probably one of my favorite panels in the series. Because, for one thing, Killer does look really amazing in this panel. It is, like, an off-white panel. Sorry, I'll put it right there real quick. It is, like, beautiful, like, off-white panel of Killer just cutting off Basil Hawkins' arm.
It's so crazy.
It's amazing. It's
so
probably
crazy.
one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. It was so satisfying to see. The thing that you can see in the bottom right of this panel is Hawkins looking in horror at his arm. Like, he's like, holy fuck, I actually... And then the next thing is... Rah! You cut off my arm! But the damage should have... Kid doesn't have a left arm. We saw this come from a mile
Hawkins
away.
shits his pants. Oh yeah, but I'm so happy it happened.
I'm so happy it happened. It came to fruition.
It's so hard. It's so hard.
Like, the way this whole fight is illustrated too, like, this spread is so awesome of, like, Kid getting his arm chopped off. He's, like, shadowed out. It looks amazing. Hawkins, like, I don't think we've ever seen a character, like, lose their arm like this and actually, like, be writhing in pain beside... Well, we've seen Shanks lose his arm, like, kind of off-screen, and, you know, he's Shanks...
No, nobody's, like, screamed like this, I don't think, because Kiku even was just like, whatever.
Yeah,
it's nothing.
I'm just, like, really liking this limb tearing, this violence. Like, I get, like, Law lost a limb in Dressrosa, but that doesn't matter. He's Law.
Yeah, you just...
How many more lives do you have, pussy boy? Huff, huff. Congratulations. That was the last one. And then on the inside, he's, like, shitting himself. Damn it, this isn't what I wanted. He's, like, shitting himself in his inner monologue. It's so funny. So then, he's like, on the next page, he's like, Strawman's card. Death. Upright. The Annihilation card. You're already living on borrowed time. I'm going to finish you head on. Kyo, kyo, kyo. Clawing. Guillotine! Oh, yeah, no, okay, here it is. He, like, fucks up the straw man and just cuts it in half because the straw man is inherently kind of weak.
Yeah.
then there's this little really hyper-focused panel of Killer. It's like, yeah! He killed the straw man! Hawkins over here like, the straw man can't die. Its fate is determined by the cards, and it will be revived. So we get a little bit more explanation on what the straw man kind of means. But facts like, I mean, the straw man really just works because Oda wants it to work. The straw man can't die. Show me the result of this battle. And then Basil Hawkins proceeds to shit himself again because the tarot cards are not...
Are literally telling him, like, yeah, you're done,
They're literally telling
Sorry.
him, like, go fuck yourself. Like, fate cannot save you today. Fortune cannot save you today. Another really amazing, well-drawn, off-white panel. Killer going, Shonico Blade! And just basically fucking up Hawkins from the inside, dude. I hope Hawkins is, like, pretty much, you know, Oda doesn't kill people, but Hawkins is done. You did it, Killer-san! Thud. Huff, huff. So, yeah, no, Hawkins still, like, breathing after that. He's a supernova. They don't die. Hawkins-san is done for. Finally. Go fuck yourself. All my homies hate Hawkins. It's about time. I'm happy. I'm happy he's finally done. The tower card signifies great change. What? You're no longer looking under the weather, kid. So yeah, this is a really awesome panel. An upheaval of established order. Its hidden meaning indicates an opening of a new path. Yeah. Never felt better. Yeah, dude, the fact that Kid literally just took that, like, actual, like, Yonko sword to the back, this dude's kind of a demon. Like, that's crazy. Like, dude, I think Marineford Akainu would have, like, maybe took that less well than Kid just did.
Really?
I'm saying, like, if Akainu at Marineford took Mama's whale to the back, he'd be like, Rah! He probably wouldn't take that much damage because he's an admiral, but he would be crying. Kid kind of took that like a thug, is all I'm trying to say, bro. Like, he's already back up. He's already back up. So yeah. That was amazing.
So, yeah, I just want to say, by the end of this chapter, I was literally saying aloud to myself, like, a rep gain for Killer. Like, this dude has, like, got some rep gain in my book now. Like, he did some great shit this chapter.
Yeah, I wasn't a Killer appreciator until I actually got to see him, and it's good to see that he's a reflection of his captain. Like, I respect Killer, because for one thing, he is strong and competent against at least killers like Basil Hawkins, and that's a great feat for a character like Killer. I think he's appropriately power-scaled. I think I'm happy with the outcome of his fights. Earlier in the arc, it was just Killer, you know, being a menace, like running around laughing like the Joker, getting no-diffed by Zoro, by the way.
Also, I just want to say, relating to that too, is that this just goes to show like the massive gap between like Hawkins and like the top tier supernovas, right? Is that a character who Zoro had low diffed, just no diffed a character that Zoro like, and that's just like how bad it is. Like, yeah,
Basil
Hawkins got no diffed by fucking. Like, it's crazy.
So
you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. So basically, Hawkins got no diffed by the guy that earlier in this arc got no diffed by Zoro, and this was Zoro when he like was also like poisoned, getting attacked by another person, and didn't even have his sword or hockey upgrades. And Killer got no-diffed by Zoro, actually defeated it in one blow. And this is the dude who is coming and no-diffing Basil Hawkins.
And also, I just want to say, you cannot, this chapter has also told me that, like, you cannot use, like, Killer's, like, smile fruit as like,
an excuse.
Because he literally did fine with it here. He literally pulled his pants down and pooped on this dude, like.
No, fact, like, he really did. I remember there was a commenter.
He is fine.
There was a Killer fanboy arguing with me about Killer's performance, trying to say that his smile fruit was a handicap. No, it's not. Zoro getting poisoned and literally fought from another individual from the back, that's a handicap. Killer just laughing all the time, clearly not a handicap. He's still able to fight till his full extent and able to beat Basil Hawkins. He's just laughing all the time. And as a human being, that's awful and fucking annoying.
And it probably is, like, you know, there probably is some mental strife there, but it doesn't affect, like, how he fights at all.
Probably mentally torturing, but no. But yeah, Luke says, "Who's the 1% man?" Then, again, Luke, I am an ADHD fool. I just spill out. What is he referring to?
He's referring. So earlier on in the arc, I think it was when Hawkins was talking to like Who's Who and Drake or something. I think Hawkins was talking to Who's Who actually, and he was talking about how this man has like a 1% chance of making it out of here alive or something, and they never said who.
Oh, it's Luffy, and he's just gonna take the 1% and beat Kaido with like a 1% chance. It's like, who else could it be?
Yeah.
It's either Luffy, Momo. It's either Luffy
Law.
or Momo. Law. So Law's gonna die. Dude, it might probably be Law then. It's either Law or Luffy. And yeah. But yeah, Dylan. With that all being said, we do need to wrap it up. It's kind of coming after midnight. Do you want to give us, because you already know our rating. I shared it with you. You want to give our rating, and you want to share with the viewers why we give it that rating.
Our collective rating here is a 7.5 out of 10, and that's because while it wasn't amazing, it was a great Killer fight, really, really good, right? Rep gain for Killer. He did some cool stuff, right? But that's all it was, really. It was that we saw Big Mom do some cool things. That's also true, but it wasn't really anything crazy that was happening. It was just really good fights, and the main fight was with the character who isn't necessarily the most important in the arc.
Sanji, there was some panels with Sanji. The only thing of substance from that is maybe, that little discussion we've had about Germa. It's always nice talking about Germa family ties, but Sanji and Queen, they did nothing this arc. Sanji just ran away, and you could laugh at that. But
I think all that really was just setting up for Sanji to think for a bit.
All I'm saying is that that's not interesting content. It's just okay, there's not really much to discuss there. The thing that carried this chapter was the fact that Big Mom was fighting so beautiful. She just fights so awesome. I think as a combatant and as a Yonko, Big Mom is the character that when I look at her fight, I honestly think she's doing more than expected. When I see Kaido fight, I always want this dude to do more. Always, I just want him to be cracked. I don't get that sense from Big Mom. She fights so well and brilliantly, and her fighting style is so great. I love her. And then lastly, Killer. This made me appreciate Killer more. The fact that Killer had to have a fight with Hawkins is good, but the fact that it was just a great fight. It was a great fight for Killer. It was a great matchup and great dialogue. So for all those reasons, it's just an appropriate 7.5. There are going to be chapters exceeding this with way more important characters that are doing way more significant things, that are way more impactful to the overall story, that are going to be deserving of a higher score than that. And it's just Killer. If Killer had a mediocre fight, I'd give this probably a 5 to a 6.5. But since Killer had a great fight, it's giving it a 7.5. Great score. Yeah. But yeah, Dylan, thank you so much for joining me for another one of our OnePod podcasts. Next week, we'll be back, and the podcast will be insanely great. I'll hopefully be less depressed next week, and hopefully by next week, I'll have a couple original content videos out. That being said, everybody who showed up to the stream, we got Ed Hogg, Static, Shattuck, we got Luke showing up, we got He Gaming, and that is about it for tonight. So yeah, everybody, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all so much. I'm going to work hard, by the way, and I'm going to get 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. And I am also very happy to announce that we got over 100,000 subscribers on the channel. And we've also unlocked the community tab, but I don't really want to use
100,000 what?
Oh, sorry. Did I say subscribers?
Yeah, you did.
100,000 views. We've surpassed 100,000 views. Fuck, wouldn't that be great? 100,000 subscribers. Definitely one day. I'm never gonna stop until I get something at least that cool. I want 1 million. The day I get 1 million subscribers, it's gonna happen. By the way, because I'll literally never stop doing YouTube. I don't care what I'm doing in life. As long as I'm not dead, I will be YouTubing. I'm just going to keep on doing YouTube until I get 1 million. I don't give a fuck. And the day that it happens, it's going to be so surreal. I'll probably, cry like a gallon of tears. But yeah, no. Thank you guys so much. I love and appreciate you all. Everybody, stay strong. Remember, it is not about the destination. It is about the journey. Right, Dylan?
Yes.
All right. With all that being said, we're going to have to see you in the next one.
See you later.
Peace out.